Hey yo, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for checking out another video. You know, one of the videos that I like to watch the most on YouTube are EDC or everyday carry videos. You learn a lot about a person by seeing what they carry on their person when they leave the house. So today we're doing an EDC video. Let's go. When it comes to EDC videos, there's actually a couple different kinds of EDC videos you can do. One of them I'm going to do in the future is actually with the Tacoma. What does my everyday carry in the Tacoma look like? And this will change over the year, absolutely. But now it's winter, so what am I carrying? So watch for that in a future video. For this video, quick and easy, I'm talking about the stuff that I carry on me personally. And I've noticed over the years, what I carry on me personally is actually diminished, meaning I'm a little bit more of a minimalist than I used to be because I don't want to carry as much stuff on me, especially because I've got a Tacoma with great storage options, lots of different places that I can carry stuff, have it with me in the truck, so I don't need to weigh myself down with a ton of stuff. So I've only got a handful of items that I carry on me every time I leave the house. Let's jump in and check out what those are. So if I'm leaving the house, the very first thing I do is I grab my keys, right? I've got the basic Toyota Tacoma key. You can see I actually only have one key on it. That's for the mailbox. Usually my house keys and other things. Either I'm using electronic devices to get in and out of the house, through the garage, through electronic locks, stuff like that. Or I've got other keys that I can just grab, but I don't like to carry a bunch of keys on me. This is actually the only key, which happens to be my mailbox key, that I actually keep on me. Now, you'll notice I've got the basic Toyota key fob. I'm actually not a huge fan of it. I don't love how it looks. It's pretty simple. I know there's some other ones out there. If you've used a different key fob, if you've upgraded to one of the other options, what are you using and do you like it better? Does it look nicer? Does it carry better in your pocket than the normal Toyota key fob? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to know what you carry. So when leaving the house, the next thing I grab absolutely is my iPhone. I actually haven't always been an iPhone guy. In fact, I'm a Samsung guy. I'll show you another Samsung thing that I carry on me all the time. But a few years ago, I did switch to the iPhone. I worked for a company where we rolled out an app and it was only available on iOS, so I had to update to the iPhone. Recently, I've upgraded to the iPhone 13 from the 11. I wasn't a huge fan of the 11. I don't know why. It just didn't seem to work for me. It may have been my actual phone was kind of defective and had some problems. But I've most recently upgraded to the 13. I didn't go with the 13 Pro, the 13 Max. Wasn't really worried about having the extra expense and the extra features that come with that and the camera. Maybe I'm missing out because I do a lot of pictures, like to take pictures when I'm out and about, out traveling or out off-roading, doing things in the truck. But for me, the iPhone 13 works great. It's a much better camera than what was in the 11. I didn't get the 12, so I don't know how that compares. I do like the MagSafe concept, although I'm going to be honest, I actually haven't used anything from a MagSafe perspective. I also keep a case on it, which, you know, a lot of the problems with phones nowadays is they're so expensive that you almost have to have a case. I use the Spigen Case. I like it. It's all blacked out. It's got a good grip and a good texture, so for me, it works great. So the next thing is actually my Samsung watch. This is the Samsung S3 Frontier. I've had it for several years now. I don't love the look of the Apple Watch. It's just, I don't like the square. I like the rounded look of the Samsung. I like the different watch faces that can be digital or analog. It doesn't pair as well with my iPhone as when I had a Samsung. So when I had a Samsung S7, S9, whatever, it definitely paired a little bit better. The notifications were a little bit cleaner, but it still works. It looks great. I like the watch look. And for the most part, the notifications come through. It's just nice that if I get a notification, I don't have to grab my phone, pull it out of my pocket all the time. Sometimes it'll be sitting on my desk or sitting on my nightstand. It's nice just to be able to flip the watch, look at it, and know what kind of notifications I have coming in. So pretty much wake up in the morning, first thing, put on my Samsung watch, and I head out for the day. All right, two more things is all that I carry on me every day. One of those are my Airpods. You can see I've got a blacked out case, probably kind of hard to see with the black truck behind it, but everywhere I go, I pretty much grab my AirPods when I'm heading out, listen to music, make phone calls. That's another reason that I use it quite often. Recently, I added this black cover to it. I'll put a link down in the description to the company. It gives it some nice texture. I didn't like quite how slick the case of the AirPods are on their own. Now, I'm still rocking the AirPods, I think it's Gen 2. So the basic AirPods, they fit well in my ear. I don't have any problems with them. I can keep them in for hours and not even notice it. I can be on calls, I can be on Zoom calls for work, whatever it is, and never even notice that they're in there. I like it for music. I get that the sound maybe isn't as good as something that's more high-end, but for me, it's great. I do like the AirPod Pro. My wife has the AirPod Pros. I borrow those when I'm gonna maybe head out on a trip just because of the noise canceling to use on a plane, but I don't like how deep they go in your ear if I'm using them a lot. So for me, the regular AirPod 2s, they're great. I carry them with me everywhere I go. I can keep them in for hours at a time. So that's something that I always am carrying as part of my EDC. So before getting to my last item, I'm curious, do you carry any of these same items, or what do you have as part of your EDC that's a must-have that maybe I should be considering carrying with me every day? The last thing I carry on me, my part of my EDC when I'm heading out of the house, obviously I've got to grab money, got to grab cards, got to grab my wallet. I've always been a fan of a really thin, slim wallet. I did recently upgrade to a Ridge wallet. It's something that my wife gave me for Christmas. The other wallet I had was actually really nice. I can even link down to it in the description. It's a small wallet as far as like it's very flat, can be used in your back pocket or in your front pocket. The difference is it is thinner definitely than the Ridge wallet, but it is bigger as far as its like outside dimensions. So that's kind of the trade-off. For me, the Ridge wallet has actually been a really nice upgrade to my everyday carry. Now, you'll notice that I have the money band, not the money clip. The money clip felt like it made it a little too bulky. It's got that poking out. I actually have cash on my wallet for the first time. It's pretty rare, especially with COVID and everything over the last year or two. I rarely have cash on me, but it's nice that I can tuck it in there. It holds up to 12 cards. Not that I ever carry more than that. In fact, I'm usually carrying about 3 or 4 driver's license, debit card, credit card, maybe my Costco card, and that's it, 3 or 4, and I'm kind of maxed out. So it doesn't make it too big or too bulky. You can put more cards in. It's nice because you've got a slim outside dimension, but the more cards you put in, then the thicker it's gonna get. And that's it, 5 items, that's all I carry. When you consider my watches on my wrist, that's only 4 things in my pocket. If I stop somewhere and I'm going in, I know I'm not gonna need my earphones or my AirPods. I can always leave them in the truck and then only carry the other 3. But pretty simple EDC. Thanks for checking out this video. Hey, if you could do me a favor, hit like and subscribe, that'd be great. That would be awesome. And we'll catch you in the next video. All right, peace out.